Continuing with circles. So we are having the figure here. He's saying that the straight lines AB and CD. So we have two straight lines AB and CD pass through the center of the circle. So this is the center of the circle through which AB and CD pass. If angle AOD, that means this angle is 75 degrees, angle OCE, this angle OCE is 40 degrees, find angle CDE, that is this angle, let's name this angle as X, and angle OBE, let's name this angle as Y. These are the two angles which we have to calculate, find. Okay, now if we look at this angle, this is 75, so we can calculate this angle. This angle will be 180 minus 75. Will that help us? No, that won't help us. Is there any other way? What else is given? CD is the diameter of the circle. What does that mean? Angle DEC is the angle in the semicircle. So yes, we got this angle as 90 degree, right? So CED is 90 degree. We have already this angle in this triangle CDE. We have this angle as 40. So by triangle sum property, we can calculate this angle. How? 90 plus 40 is 130. 180 minus 130. So this becomes 50, or 40 plus 50 is 90. 90 plus 90 is 180. So we got this angle. Now, how do we calculate angle Y? That's angle OBE. Now, angle OBE can be calculated as, this is my 105. Now, if I take triangle OBD, this angle I have already calculated, right? This is 50. This I will get as 105. Then if I take triangle DOB, I can get this angle Y, right? Fine. So let's write now. How do we write this? We will write that CD is the diameter of the circle. So therefore, angle CED is equal to 90 degree. Reason, angle in a semicircle. We know that angle in a semicircle is always 90 degree. Now we will take triangle. In triangle CED, 40 degrees, that is this angle, plus X plus 90 degree is equal to 180. So X is equal to 180 minus 90 plus 40 is 130. So angle X is equal to 50 degree. What is my angle X? It is CDE, which is equal to angle CDE. So first part I have found, first angle. Now I have to calculate angle OBE. For that I will calculate angle DOB. So angle DOB will be equal to 180 minus 75 degrees. Why? Supplementary angles. So my angle DOB will be 105 degrees, right? I found this angle. Now which triangle will I take? In triangle DOB, 105 plus X, which I have already found as 50, plus Y equal to 180. So Y is equal to 180 minus 155. So my Y will be 25 degrees. So which is my angle Y? OBE, which is equal to angle OBE. So I have found both the angles, right? All right. Now let's go to this question. In this question, AB is given equal to AC, and that is also given equal to CD. That means CD, AC and AB are equal to each other. And also this angle is given 35. Angle ADC is given 35. He wants us to calculate angle ABC. That means this entire angle. And let's name this angle as X. BCE. BCE. That means this entire angle. So let's name this angle as Y. Now, if you look at this triangle CAD, you should always look at what is given to you and use that data to find whatever you have to calculate. Since this side is equal to this side, so this angle will be equal to this angle. So this will be 35, right? So we have found this angle. So from that we can calculate this angle of the triangle ACD. So 35 plus 35 is 70. 180 minus 70 is 110. So we have calculated this entire angle, 110. Now, if this is 110, then this angle Y will be 70. Why? Again, supplementary angles. This angle plus this angle is 180. So now look at this triangle ABC. In this, AB is equal to AC. So does that mean this angle is equal to this angle? So if this is 70, this angle will also be 70. So we have found this ABC. Now he wants us to calculate BCE. Now BCEA is a cyclic quadrilateral. Fine. Can we use it somewhere now? If you look at this triangle ABC, this angle plus this angle, I mean both these angles we have found. This is 70, this is also 70. 70 plus 70 is 140. So this angle will be 40. Triangle sum property. Now BCEA is a cyclic quadrilateral, and BCE we can find as this BCE plus this angle is equal to 180. So we have got this entire angle as 40 plus 35, that is 75. So if we subtract 75 from 180, we will get BC, right? So that's the second part. So let's write it now. So first we will take triangle CAD. So we will write in triangle CAD, CD is equal to CA. Why? Because that is given, right? Therefore, angle CAD will be equal to CDA. CAD equal to angle CDA. Reason: equal sides have equal angles opposite to them. Opposite to them. Does that mean your angle CAD is also 35, right? Now, in triangle ACD, 35 plus 35 plus angle ACD is equal to 180. Triangle sum property. So angle ACD will be equal to 180 minus 70, which is 110, right? You got angle ACD as 110, but ACD plus ACB is 180. Angle ACD plus angle ACB is equal to 180. Why? Because they are supplementary angles. So ACD you have found 110 plus angle ACB, equal to 180. So you will get the value of angle ACB equal to 180 minus 110, which is 70. But your angle ACB is equal to angle ABC. Angle ACB is equal to angle ABC. Why? Because AB is equal to AC, that is given. Therefore, angle ABC is 70. So you got your ABC. Now you have to calculate angle BCE, right? So what you will do is, you will write, first calculate this angle, that is BAC. So angle BAC will be 70, 180 minus 70 plus 70. BAC will be 70 plus 70, 140, 180 minus 140, which is equal to 40. You found this angle now, 40. Now you can write ABCE is a cyclic quadrilateral. So sum of its opposite angles is 180. So you can write, therefore angle BCE plus angle BAE is equal to 180. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. So BCE you have to calculate, BAE you have calculated 75 is equal to 180. So your angle BCE is equal to 180 minus 75, which is equal to 105. So you have calculated your BCE as 105.